there's a story. Getting inked is very personal, and what people choose to put on their bodies permanently usually holds a lot of meaning. It's what we call inkspiration.
And here with more is a stunning and award-winning tattoo artist, Lea Vendetta, and that's her on the cover of the magazine. And our very own executive producer, Julie, who is one of Lea's candidates. Okay, late last year, you and Lea came to the show. Remember, you designed a tattoo together, and then now the work has been done. Tell us how that's been going.
Oh, we had a lot of fun doing it. We worked on it, 3 different times? So this is it right here. It was, very important to me because it was in honor of my former German Shepherd, Danny Max, and he was one of those once-in-a-lifetime dogs, and he was diagnosed with cancer and only given 30 to 90 days to live, and so I really just dedicated myself to extending and giving him the best quality of life possible, which we wound up extending that to over a year. Wow. But he just meant so much to me that I wanted to honor him, and so that's my inkspiration.
He was a beautiful dog. We had the honor of meeting him, and he's just such a cool dog. And Lea, you are the one behind Julie's tattoo, did a beautiful job there. And you also have an interesting inkspiration story as well, because it started though when you were on the hit show Ink Master. Somebody came to you, and tell us about that story.
Yeah, when I was on the Ink Master season 1, and my first canvas, he was really, really cool. And when I did his first tattoo, when we were done with the tattoo, we had like such a great experience. He was like, I would love to get a portrait of you tattooed on me. So it's been 3 years, and he's been emailing me about it. I didn't think he was serious about it. And the day before yesterday, he came to the shop, and he found me at the Hard Rock at Hart and Huntington, where I work. And he was like, I'm ready. I want to do a portrait of you on me.
Does he live here in Vegas?
No, he's from New York.
So he flew all the way from New York to here.
Wow.
Yeah, and he was ready for it, and so we did it.
Right. Now, and I understand that he said if you didn't want to do it, he'd go somewhere else, so you decided if you're going to be on somebody's body.
Yeah, I didn't really feel comfortable doing a portrait of myself on my client. And he was like, Lea, I love what you represent, and I really want a portrait of you, and if you're not going to do it, I'm probably going to go somewhere else and do it. So I thought, well, if you're going to go somewhere else, then let me do it, because I'm going to make sure it's going to be a good portrait.
It is a good one. Just pop the picture up. It looks amazing, the picture before this one. And how long did it take you to do that work?
It took me about probably 2 hours to draw it up, because we went from the picture from Andy Hartmart, and I redesigned it so it would fill the area in the right way, and it took probably 6 hours to tattoo it.
And where was the first tattoo that you did for him, though? Where in relation to?
It was on his arm, and I did the first challenge that we had on Ink Master, which was a cover-up, and it was a skull wearing a motorcycle helmet and a motorcycle chain, because he's a biker and his whole life revolves around bikes, and so that was really a dear subject to him.
Wow.
To get this tattoo.
Yeah.
So.
Well, whenever I talk to people who have tattoos, they always have stories behind all of the art that is on that canvas. And one of our viewers, Tia Ratz, said she was inspired by her 15-year-old brother who survived cardiac arrest. The 4 hearts represent each of her family members on her tattoo, and she says, every time I look at my foot, it reminds me to keep my faith. Love you, little brother. And Julie, you put a lot of thought into this tattoo. Describe the intricate details.
Well, it all started with the für mir geliebt, which means forever loved in German, and I knew that's what I wanted to say, but Lea here really helped me flesh out the idea. And these are Edelweiss flowers, and which are a German flower, and they symbolize noble purity. And it also, it's a promise of dedication, and so I dedicated myself to trying to keep him healthy. Yeah. And then on the inside is his initials, and then there's a heart that kind of comes out of the leaves of the Edelweiss flowers.
Yeah, she did a beautiful job. And what is your next tattoo, Julie? Have you thought about that?
I have. It's going to be a side tattoo that starts underneath the armpit and then runs down to the thigh.
And is Lea doing it?
Yeah.
Actually, it's going to be a birthday present from a tattoo artist named Walter Clark in New Orleans.
Very cool.
Yeah, so if anybody's at Mardi Gras, go to Freaky Tiki Tattoo and pay him a visit.
Look
He's
him up.
Very
wonderful.
nice.
All right, well, thank you.
Thank you for being on, and of course people can find you. We've got the information on our screen at the Hart and Huntington Tattoo Company inside the Hard Rock Hotel. You got to book an appointment though, and there is the website on your screen.